What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity, and well, today we're gonna be talking about this Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier drama. Regarding into the Hero Facebook group community, there has been some drama about cutting Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. A lot of memes about cutting certain things from the deck, and just going over some of these and just laughing at some of these posts. If you are new to the channel, please destroy that subscribe button, hit that like button for me, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload, and let's just dive on into this topic. So, of course, before I get started, most of the people who are in the Facebook group, when I post this video, if some of them will be watching this, most likely they will be. Any posts, anything I comment on, I'm not targeting or attacking or making fun of anybody for their opinions. It's just going to be my opinion about any of these things that we are discussing and talking about. So, not going against anybody or attacking anyone. Let's just make that very, very clear. Now, my personal opinion on Liquid Soldier, it's a great card. You draw 2, you can normal summon it, special 1 out the grave. It's good. It's a great card. Needed it. And it's a different attribute, which is absolutely wonderful. But in regards to it, I believe this drama really started out with, I'll just say, Carlos's video from his YCS Sacramento deck profile. I can put the link down in the description below for the entire deck profile for you guys to watch that video. But I do have just a small clip of what he was mentioning about Liquid Soldier, and we're just gonna go over it.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here. One of the things that you probably already noticed is that there is no Liquid Soldier in this deck. And here, sorry guys, let me fix that a little bit. There is no Liquid Soldier in this list. You know, the reason being is because Liquid Soldier is a very good card. However, it's actually pretty much a brick. And I know you're going to automatically think of, you know, well, it can get Shadow Mist in the grave, from the grave. I know you can think of, you know, if fusing with Liquid, with Neos and making Infernal Rage. It's a very good card. I love the card. I think it could find its way eventually back into this list. But let me ask you guys a question. And I want to give Blake Hero a shout out for this, you know, because, you know, we're discussing this and he's the one who convinced me to drop Liquid. And so in my further testing, you know, I come to think about this. When you're using Liquid, does it ever start you the game? Does it ever truly extend you the game?
Okay, well, let's think about this. If it doesn't start you the game, if you look at this entire hand, how many of these cards actually start you the game? I'll wait. I see about 3. Let's be honest. Stratos, Ferris, Vion, they start us the game. Does opening a Shadow Mist in your hand with anything else, does that start you the game? No. Winkaribo, does that start you the game? No. Plasma, does that start you the game? No. Malicious by itself, does it start you the game? No. Can Increase start you the game? Hell no. Does Neo start you the game? No. This deck plays just bricks. We know this. There's nothing else in this hand there's nothing else with this monster list that can start you the game other than the 3 cards I just mentioned. All the other ones need something else to get you there. Even Stratos by himself, without Hero Lives, can he get you full combo? No, because if you normal Stratos, search Ferris, do you have another card to pitch with it? No? Well then, I guess you're just setting 2 cards and passing your damn turn, right? That's the only thing I don't understand about cutting Liquid Soldier. It's just like, well, if you want the other attribute on your field to summon your Infernal Rage, you're going to have to keep that Stratos on the field. You can't link it off, or you're going to have to search Mist to fuse with it and Neos to get your Infernal Rage. But I guess if you want to go backwards and make Sunrise first, but then you're still going to need 2 heroes with different attributes. So you're still going to need at least one of them. I don't get it. I personally don't understand it myself.
Yeah, and when you are drawing those cards, do those specific cards end up mattering to the play that you're trying to go for?
Yes, because what if you need to dump
Now,
that
one of the
in your
biggest
graveyard?
strengths that you have with Liquid Soldier
Or that Denier.
is game 2 and 3 when you're drawing into your side deck. You know, when you deck in all these cards and you end up drawing into your side, which is extremely good, extremely powerful. Like I said, I want to make it very
But then,
clear
like, you can draw
that
into
Liquid
like
Soldiers
your
is
Fusion
not a bad
Destiny,
card. I like
your
it, and I wouldn't,
Rivalry of the
blame
Warlords if
anybody
you
for
still
playing
main it.
However, for this YCS,
It's a water
I wanted
in
my
case you
deck
want
to
to
be
make Absolute
super
Zero.
consistent, and
If you
I
still play
wanted
it,
to make it a point to where if I'm playing a 15 plus round tournament, I wanted my deck to be as consistent and get straight to the point
it's
of what
heroes,
it's
bro.
trying to do
Like,
every
if you
single
see
time.
Stratos Ferris,
And as I said
that's all you
earlier
need,
on,
man.
my
Your
deck does not
consistency,
break at
all
all.
our consistency cards is our spell cards. I know it can go on. I know he's going to talk about why he played the Wing Karibo and stuff. Also, I had to add this in. Like, it's like with them trying to, like, cut Liquid Soldier, like, I gotta make it as consistent as possible. It's like you're trying so hard to make it what it's not. Like, you're trying to make it a meta deck so bad, and that's just not what it is. It's a rogue deck, thin and through, and you just gotta play it like so. Like, that's just how it is. Our consistency is just, I don't really even know the best way to say it. Our consistency is pretty much just based on if you can just really get to your combo or not. We have so many consistency spells where it's like you got Hero Lives, you got E-Call, you got Reinforcements, you got Stratos, you got Ferris. I mean, hell, we're about to have, you know, the evil hero cards that can get us there as well. You got Fusion Destiny, but then you're still just locked in the darks. Like, this everybody has their own personal opinion. You can not top your events by not having Liquid Soldier in your deck if you want. But I don't know. To me, it's personally a great card. If you're also going to only play, this is not towards him in particular, by the way. I'm just talking about in general. In general, this is my opinion. Okay, if you want to play just one Shadow Mist in your deck as well, which is something I've never agreed with. If you want to just play one Shadow Mist in your deck as well, by all means, use your one effect. Use your one effect. You can either grab the Mass Change or search with it. Like, if the late game happens, which does happen, there are games where you're not going to end the game after your turn. It's not going to always happen. If you need that second Shadow Mist to search or grab a Mass Change, guess what? It's not there. You put your one copy away. And the only other way you're going to get it back in the deck is if you favorite Contact and put it back and make Wake Up. But most people are going to summon Shining Neos Wingman to disrupt their opponent, destroy their board. That's what most people are going to do. And then you're going to have to find a way to get, you know, your 2 different attributed heroes back to make Infernal Rage to be able to grab that favorite Contact yet once again. But I don't know. The one Shadow Mist, if you don't want to search with it, if you already have your combos and you've Hero Lives for Stratos, got Ferris, and you so happen to have Liquid Soldier in your hand, you dump the Mist, you know, search, use your Ferris combo, normal summon Liquid, effect target Mist, summon, effect, grab a Mass Change, you still have that combo as well. It's just being able to adapt to whatever situation you're in with this deck is what this deck is best with. The moment you start cutting all these key pieces that allow you to do these effects, your consistency for being able to do these crazy combos in certain situations is down to nothing. You're trying to get the deck down to only being able to do one specific thing and one specific thing only, when this deck has always been the best thing at being able to adapt to whatever you're doing. Like if you have to break a board this way, the deck can do it based off what cards you have access to. And it's, I don't know. I've only been playing the deck for all my Yu-Gi-Oh career. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but I don't know. Ever since this card came out, it's been a game changer. It's been great. It draws you cards, can discard a combo piece that you might need in your graveyard. Anyway, let's just go over some of these things. So, here, these are just some of the posts from Facebook, by the way. A few notes to add for the deck. Hero is a rogue deck, yes. Which means most of the game, you live and die in your opening hand. In competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, you shouldn't be considering compensating consistency for a turn 3 scenario versus the best decks. Most of which now have insane grinds. Anyway, Hero has too many bricks, or half bricks. Higher deck count needed. Liquid Soldier is a win more card that doesn't add to the end board. A wasted search. Not really a wasted search if you needed a different attributed hero, or if you needed to normal summon it to special summon another hero at your grave. It has its reasons for being able to be a needed searching card. Prosperity. This is someone who believes that you could still play a Prosperity in your deck, by the way, which I don't understand. You're gonna have to sacrifice cards in your extra deck that you might need still, which I don't know. But if you can fit Prosperity in your deck, then by all means play it. No hero doesn't need its full extra deck. That's a damn lie. I cannot tell you how many combos I do where I've got 4 or 5 cards left in my extra deck. Any additional search interruptions should probably be sided instead of main deck. If you don't play significant non-engine, you are never breaking a standard Yu-Gi-Oh board going second in 2024. Plasma is only on the end board of resolving a Mega Wombo combo when you go uninterrupted, which almost never happens in this game. There's so many times where I've been hit with multiple hand traps, and I can still get Plasma out on the board. Okay. Because they also put, like, I wasn't going to show their list because it was just fucking ridiculous. They had, like, Plasma in the side deck, and, like, I was dying. That list killed me. Anyway, if you play hand traps and resolve the standard combo, then you should probably have a strong chance of winning. So you should probably side it. 1 increase is still correct. I've always defended 1 increase, so I'm not going to say anything about it, because I'm currently playing 2 increase just because in 50 cards you draw it 1 out of 10 games. In those games you could also draw Vion to combo anyway, or probably even double your brick count. It's just able to play in these small chance scenarios. Mass Change allows you to set up Dark Law, which still win con without getting blown out by Nib if you want to play around it. Also lets you beat into a board going second to play through Interruption going first. You could main 2, side 1, but this card is still underrated given how strong Arise Heart is, Dark Law. It's funny that you make the Arise Heart joke when Dark Law was first. So that's just a little silly, unneeded comment on there. Now let's go over some of these memes just to make it not so serious the whole time. Let's cut all hero cards so we can stop losing at locals. You can't lose if you don't play. Our deck is too bricky. Maybe run less bricks. Hero players. Yeah, true. Let's cut Liquid Soldier and add this guy instead. The Elemental Hero Neo Bubble Man, which is actually summonable because we play Infernal Rage. Infernal Rage can actually summon this card. So yeah, you can actually summon this card. Cutting Liquid, cutting Poly, playing 3 Increase, playing 3 Neos, playing 1 Malicious. And let's all remember the thing with Blaze Man. You too can become a meme. Yes, I can. Anyways, let's read one more post. So my take on the whole cutting Liquid Soldier situation that people are talking about. I don't think Liquid Soldier is a mandatory card to play, but he certainly isn't a brick. He has his uses for chain blocking, Sunrise / Flaying Wingman, and getting you into more non-engine, like Imperm. And for the turn 3, it is very helpful summoning him to revive, say, Stratos. Toxic Bubble also gets a draw, and sure, but he's worse than Liquid Soldier in my opinion, as what you need an extra body on the board for. This standard lines, even when the new evil hero gets you to all the links you need and plasma, so it wins more. So yeah, like, I mean, Toxic Bubble, sure, they literally even each other out in my opinion. Sure, like Liquid Soldier, you got his normal summon effect where he can special hero and you can do that. You draw 2 cards, discard a card. With Toxic Bubble, in order for you to get that draw 2, you need an evil hero fusion monster basically on the field. But let's also not forget, he can just special summon himself for free. He literally can just say, oh yeah, special. It's like, oh man, special, Link. And then you can just do your combo that way. They both have their equal values. It's better to cut Stratos now, since we cut every hero card. Stratos has nothing to search anymore. Yeah, just play Ferris, Bion, Increase Mist. We don't need Stratos. We don't need to search. In the freezer, where he belongs. But then, wouldn't that make him Elemental Hero Frozen Man? We have an absolute 0. So, what? This has just been like the recent drama that's been going on in the Facebook group with this. But yeah, my opinions is obviously at the end of the day, play the deck the way you see fit. This deck is just, you're already at a disadvantage playing this deck in general. Like, let's be honest, you're going into a competitive field with a rogue deck. You're not gonna be playing against some of the best decks in the format, and we are always gonna be the underdog. That's just how this deck is, until they decide to give us things that are like Omni Negates, 1-card starter combos, instead of heroes always needing 2 cards to go off. Because Stratos, if you don't have another hero to combo with, Stratos ain't getting you shit. He's gonna search, sure, maybe a combo for next turn, but if you have nothing to combo with just summoning that Stratos, you're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. You're gonna summon Stratos, search a card, hoping to God you survived in the next turn, and passing with setting some cards that maybe disrupt your opponent hand traps. Like, but anyway, guys, I'm not cutting Liquid Soldier from my deck anytime soon. So you will expect to see him in every deck profile I have so far, until for some reason and otherwise that changes, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But what do you guys think about this Liquid Soldier drama? Are you going to cut it from your deck? I might laugh at you, but if you do, I want to read down in the comments section below on why you feel like you'll cut Liquid Soldier. If you're just going to stay in your deck, then by all means, hit the thumbs up button for this video if you liked it. Subscribe today if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.